hello there. Hi, hello, welcome back. Welcome back to your friendly neighbor Noob. Of course, I'm friendly, and we're back. We're back with Domain SMP. Domain. That's right, we're back, and today we're going to be working on the towers. We have two beautiful towers here to work on. Look at these spaces. And then finishing up the wall. Now, with these towers, I'm probably going to be using a combination of stuff in here. I'm thinking I'm going to use the dark brown terracotta, maybe, or the white terracotta, the pale oak and the stone to kind of make two, like, almost towery things that turn into a bridge going across here. And then we have a wall that's going to be ruined. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti. Let's start this episode. Alright, you heard me. We're making two towers. Now, these two towers, I don't know how I'm exactly going to build them. I'm not entirely sure yet. Mainly, I'm concerned about the shape. I thought about doing like a kind of almost maybe one of these here, and then over this side as well that links into this, and then just doing pale oak along here. That could be an option. I'm concerned about the shape, because the shape, we need this path to be here. I need it to be 3 wide, to be honest, just to match everything else. And I need the colors to work. I need the kind of to combine to this. I also need it to be a certain size, which is the other issue you're running into. Making it tall enough. Because I've got to do one bit here and then one bit up there. But look how tall these buildings are. Does it need to be fully the same size? Or I don't know. I just don't want to make them... It's too skinny to make super tall. However, we could just make it one big building. Make this one large building with like a little curved tunnel here instead. That could be an option. This is just a tunnel and these are 2 big buildings. So really the build is more like this rather than 2 separation walls. I know the first thing I want to do is I want to put one of these here, 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 and here. So maybe we should get to that first. Little firecracker sounds. So let's go get some more stone brick. Pretty sure I'm going to have to go collect some stone for that. We're going to use silk touch pickaxe. And then we'll make some of these. Obviously this bit won't be here, but we will be putting some lights in there. Because we need light, especially on this side. As you can see, we've been using torches, and I don't want to do that anymore. Oh yeah, I need some stone as well. Need 1 piece of cobblestone to link that up. Actually, I'll do that when we're finishing touches. So, I need to go get some stone. I'm like Medusa. I'm gonna be stoned. What about a Medusa who smokes weed? Would that be a would that be like a conundrum of some kind? You know, is Medusa getting stoned while stoning people? I don't know. No, I don't even think that's appropriate to say, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We do need about like, yeah, 30 something of them. Get some of these. Okay, let's go see if we can build some. In a wonderful, beautiful time-lapse. I'm so good at timing. Let's go. This is what I was going for. Though I'm not a huge fan of how flat this part is, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. because like the curve there. But this is kind of what I'm going for with the tower. I want there to be a combination of like striping along there. And then we have those to kind of outline it. Then we have the stone here and the stone there. And then the stone will be up there as well. Might want to do something about that bit. Doesn't look quite right. I don't know what it is. Let's just go up. Maybe like that instead? Yeah, that's better. But yes, the point of this is to make a tower. And I know it's... If I had planned out this space a lot better, it would look more detailed and the space would be a lot nicer, but this is this is gonna get at this point. Yeah. The other thing is maybe we could do something like that. It just looks a bit off, you know? Whereas the arches look a lot nicer. So look at the arches there, front there. You've got the stone there, and then we're gonna have the tower go all the way up to there, and then the same. This will be on the top facing downwards, just like with this tower. How you can see that pointing there and that pointing up, that pointing down. And if you look at this, all the way up there, it's doing the exact same part, but pointing the opposite direction. That's what I'm gonna do with this. I might end up carving out some windows as well, just because I feel like windows add a lot to towers, and I would like some windows. Then there'll be this like gap through here and through here that I want to fill in with some like fence pieces, kind of like almost a blocking wall or like a barbed wire fence kind of vibe. Actually, I do have some. Ooh, I might do some iron. I might do iron all the way at the top. I'm gonna do it on this side and on that side, connected to the. Actually, might do it behind this to give it some dimension. So I won't put the iron connecting from the pale oak non-stripped to that wall. I might do it on the actual pale oak stripped right there, the planks, and then add it so it's got a bit more dimension. Because we need to add as much dimension to this tower as we can. Because I'm kind of shoving it into a space. This is the last thing. So unfortunately, the last thing doesn't get much room or life to grow in. Really was my fault. I'm also going to get some scaffolding. I've been trying to build without scaffolding, and it's been very unsuccessful. Like, very unsuccessful. I didn't know, you know, I thought it'd be fine. Granny Dee has asked that I go find a boat with flying fish on it that's on fire. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to have to find it. I'm a little worried because I've never heard of that existing, and a lot of the other players are asking where it is or if I've seen it. I don't know. You know, Granny Dee says some crazy stuff sometimes. Most of them are revisions, but maybe she just said it to test people. You never know with Granny Dee. You just never know. And that's the problem I run in with her is I don't know if she's ever just pulling people's legs or not. And then I have to answer all the questions because she's, you know, giggling in the corner thinking that, oh, everyone thought that she knew what was going on. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Granny Dee doesn't have magic. She's not psychic. Well, kind of. She does have magic, but not normal magic. She has time magic. Granny Dee's a time traveler. She has parallel universes and all that kind of stuff where magic does exist. And, of course, she can bring it here. Granny Dee's going to have to eventually leave and leave me here. That's why I've been here this entire time is, yes, I'm building up a place for her, but only when she comes back. And that's if she comes back. You never know with her. I think the most important thing is just trying to work with her for as long as I can. And help her as much as I... Because she's now the Grand Time Wizard, which is amazing. She got a position so high up. But, yeah, I'm hoping one day, she'll let me go out into the world to do my own mission. You know, a fantasy world or something. Oh, it'd be so cool. I want to go into a fantasy world, you know? Something with bears and dragons and such. Although Granny Dee says I don't really want that. I want that, but then as soon as I get it, I'm gonna regret that. But I don't know. I think I still want it. But Granny Dee and her time magic. Everyone thinks it's so special. I'm guessing the boat's important. I just don't know how, and I don't want to spoil it for all the people who live here. It's probably some kind of surprise. Or it's just something to do with death, and this place might be destroyed soon, and... She has been talking about corruption. The corruption kind of looks like Skulk, like Blue Skulk, except it's more reactive and violent. So she's been looking for it, like actively looking for the corruption, and she keeps finding Skulk and said, which she says is close, but no cigar. And then she laughs and goes, hoo hoo, Granny. Anyway, I should probably get back to building. We should probably get back to the time lapse. Sorry to interrupt. Timelapse! I've been informed by Granny Dee that all the hearts have been found, which means no more bodyguards. They're not protected anymore by the corruption. They didn't want the gifts. I guess it is up to them, and that means that they're going to be killed by the corruption eventually. Hey, we still have protection up at the top of the tower. It's great, but at least they get their day back. The day-night cycle is now back to normal. Eternal night is over. Personally, they don't understand what they've done to themselves. Everyone, come see the knockoff Grumbot. It's Grambot. Its mustache looks more like wings of a bird. Looks like it's gonna fly away. I'm very concerned.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're gonna make Grumbot, you have to make the body and the hand type thing that they're doing.
Wait, are they hiding in a hole in the ground somewhere? Did they put themselves in a hole?
They would never hide no hope. Psst. I left you a gift. Is it explosive? Oh. No. It's rubbish in there.
That was me.
It's just rubbish. That's just rubbish.
I didn't leave the rubbish. There was an actual gift in there at some point.
Where are they hiding?
I don't know.
I'm very confused. Oh.
They're in a hole.
Where? Ah. Oh, jeez. Where? Why are we digging at the cow? You did this. The cow. Oh my God! What are you guys doing? The poor cow is very confused. Oh no, he's down.
We found them. We found them.
Poor cow.
We found Star.
Wait. Fishing rod.
We've got a fishing rod.
I don't. But if I have, does anyone have a string?
We might have string somewhere.
Wait, one sec. Fishing rod. Okay.
I found one. I found a fishing rod. I found one.
Oh no.
No, did they come? Oh, they're back.
Dang it.
Do it now. Nothing.
Nothing.
What's
Oh, they came back.
Yes, they did. Oh, God damn it. What is with all these crafting benches? Just make one and carry it with you, you weirdos.
You don't want to see my base.
And the goddamn floating tree as well.
Oh, there's totally no floating trees.
Oh,
at my
there's
base.
another one over here and a furnace. What the hell?
I totally didn't break one log of one of the cherry trees just so I could make a crafting table and place it and never remove it.
You're all
Ooh.
awful.
Okay.
Well, there goes the.
It's a boat.
It's a boat.
Oh
There's a
no.
boat, guys.
But wait, is this Granny Dee's prophecy? A boat with fish on fire or something?
Was it flying fish? Not the boat was on fire, but it was flying fish.
I don't know, but one sec. I've gotta.
Made it.
Yeah.
Fish.
I can't get up. Help! I have.
Ah, the fish are flying! The fish are flying!
Oh!
So many fish.
Look, the fish are flying! They just come all bursting out. Ah! See, it's a boat with flying fish that's on fire. Oh. Head
That's
hitter.
a lot of fish. I got over 2 stacks of fish already. That's crazy. Free food.
Wait, doesn't that mean that everything Granny Dee has said has come true now?
Yeah.
Death, cake, a blood statue, and a boat with flying fish on fire?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, what's next? Wasn't that the end of her prophecy?
I believe so.
But what's at the end of the prophecy? What's gonna happen to us?
I guess that's what we have to find out.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's not the end of the world or
I'm sure
anything.
we're not gonna die.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not the end of the world or
World
anything. I'm sure it's perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
I'm sure it's all gonna be fine.
Exactly. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's not that we're all gonna die or
Wait,
anything.
bad's gonna happen.
No, never. Aha! There we go. We've got the towers in. Now we do have to do some decorating. Like I've got to get some glass windows in there and some iron bars. I've also got to put some of these in right there and right there. Kind of doing a little bit of light just for the fun of it. But let's go up. Do 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 do. I wonder, are they like fences? Are they? Oh no. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the iron bars here. As I said, I was going to kind of like cut into the side. Oh yeah, I can drop down. It won't hurt too much. Whee! Ow. Feather falling. And then that will, yeah, there we go. It makes it feel a little bit more like everyone's trapped in this town kind of vibes. Now, not that Granny Dee would ever do that. She's not that kind of old lady or anything. It's, not who she is. She certainly wouldn't trap an entire group of people in a world or time period that they couldn't get out of ever. She's not that kind of old lady. No. She makes cookies, you know? She had a cookie company. She's kind and I mean, she did kill a wizard and a few other people, but look, she's a kind old lady that's just trying to live her peaceful life, you know? And plus she'll be retiring at some point. I don't know when, but I'm sure she'll be retiring, and then we won't have to worry about it ever again, you know? We won't have to worry about her, or, the people she works for, whoever they may be. I think some sort of shadowy government figure that wants the entire world to die. All the humans, really likes AI, lizard people, who knows? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but lizard people is an option. Alright, I gotta put the other bars in. I think it adds a little bit extra. I would love if zombies and skeletons start spawning in the bars, though. That would actually really be funny. Name them different names as if they were prisoners who died. Alright, last final bit is putting the windows in. Now we're just putting windows along here. I think two windows. And then putting like slabs with trapdoors around them, so it's just like a windowsill. Just very simple, very simple. Nothing too, over the top. Very simple build. It is just a tower after all. Sorry, the top. We'll go from the top. So then this one will be there. And then 1, 2, 3. Then go there. And then we'll have a space of like 2. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Put the glass in. I'm not too miffed about there not being anything inside the towers. I mean, they are just for show in a way. They're not here to be special or amazing. They're just for show. They're really just there to keep people in, you know? That's the important job that they have, is to keep the people in. No one's getting out. Not without Granny Dee's permission. But she's perfectly normal and fine. She's not gonna hurt anyone. Just a little old lady who likes selling cookies. I mean, she also went back in time and did some things, and supposedly wants to be an agent of some kind, and a spy, perhaps? But just a little old lady who makes cookies. Ah, look at these walls. Tiny little walls. are big. I love just the tiniest little itty bittiest walls for this giant town. Oh god, I really have to do a lot of work on this outside, I feel. But for now, let's just put some lights in so we can light up the outer area. Next episode, we're going to tackle the outside because I obviously have a decent amount of work to clean it up. I don't know what to do with it. I honestly just don't know what to do with it. But there we go! The entrance. That actually looks really cool. Look at that. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Exactly what I want to see. Exactly what I want to see, you know? Just this is what I want. So, we have the towers in now. We have all the buildings. The major problem we're kind of facing is all the little bits and pieces. Like, obviously, this front area, well, this all needs to be cleaned up. We don't need the signs here anymore. But, yeah, there's a tiny bit of grass, but I want to put actual grass like this, and maybe some flowers, some pale flowers in here. We need to change all of these torches to lanterns up there. We need to actually detail this front bit. We need to detail that front bit. We need to detail all the backs. And we need to get some light in here. Do a lining at the top there. Yeah, now it's the finishing touches. Next episode is the finishing touches. Getting everything finished. Dunzo. Finito of this beautiful town. You know, I want this town to sparkle. Sparkle, baby, sparkle. And of course, you know, we still have apartments to sell to people and stuff like that. And Granny Dee's getting some hempwood potions soon. So that's also going to be great, you know. Just going to get help from people and potions. But this looks all right. It looks all right. It's not perfect. It's not amazing, but it looks all right. And it fits in. That's the major part of all this. It fits in. That's what we needed. Anyway, guys, I guess we've come to the end. That's right, we've come to the end! We've come to the end of the episode. Today, we found the last piece of the prophecy, the floating fish boat thing with fire. Yeah, that. And we finished the guard tower type thing and the walls to the outside. It's perfect. Next time, we will clean up all these buildings. We will add a lot of, like, stair pieces and fire pieces and ignore that creeper because the creeper was there and it's fine. But yeah, we have to do all the detailing and get this completed. My mega build will be finished. Although I really call this just a large build. I don't even think this is a mega build. It's just large. Just large. But until next time, I say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of your friendly neighbor new community. Of course, I'm Felix, and this has been Domain SMP. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I'll see you very soon.